defense is playing them.
Cash missed with a left hand.
Lori Moore is going to be a good one.
Yes, she is. Nice scoop shot there.
Not
Got
that she
the
already
quickness
is.
and the ball handling ability. She has 7 points on the night.
And a tough defensive player, too.
That's really what has gotten her a lot of minutes this year, her ability to play defense. This one's knocked out of bounds. Tennessee will have it when we come back, but only 2:35 left. Connecticut in command over Tennessee with 2:35 to go in the game. 75-54. The attendance tonight, 29,619. The most people ever to witness a women's college basketball game here at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio.
And a big Connecticut contingency.
They must have had 3,500 people in practice yesterday.
It was huge.
And they were loud people.
I think Gino was a little impressed, too. He just kind of stopped, and of course, he had a couple opportunities to take some shots, and they were cheering for him. He just, no, he wouldn't do it. He wasn't going to shoot.
There is a great sense of humor. Connecticut is led by as many as 32, and Sue Bird gets a standing ovation from the Uconn fans and a standing ovation from a lot of other people in this crowd, regardless of who they're rooting for. National Player of the Year was brilliant again. 18 points, 5 assists. Could have had more. And we had her with 4 steals early. May have been more than that by the time she was done. And she is our Nike Player of the Game, and she will finish with 4 steals.
50% from three-point range, 4 of 8.
What's not to like, huh? And she's one of those players. Taurasi is the same way. If they were the star player on a mediocre team, they could probably score just about as much as they wanted. But I think in the end, you enjoy the chance to go 39-0 and win a national championship a little bit more.
Well, you certainly do, and you look at that Tennessee team that they're being compared to with, they say, the 3 Meeks, Shamika Holzclaw, right, Tamika Catchings, and Samika Randall. Kelly Jolly on that team, and they were a fun team to watch.
Ashley Valley checks in for Connecticut. That ball was knocked out of bounds, and John Madry, our statistician, nearly got a souvenir or a broken nose, depending on how quick his hands were.
Well, that Tennessee team was a high-powered defensive team, and
boy, weren't they?
They were. I don't think that they passed the ball as well as this Connecticut team does.
Well, I haven't covered women's basketball for that long, but in the last 8 years, this is the best team I've seen. These kids are good.
There's not too many weaknesses. And all year long, Gino Arianda says, well, it's got an Achilles heel. Nobody's found it.
Sweet turnaround jump shot by Swin Cash. Hope you'll join us tomorrow night as Tennessee will go for that magical, or Sunday night rather. Tennessee will go for that magical 39th victory. And Connecticut, Uconn will play for that national championship. Game time is 8:30 in the East.
And Oklahoma's men still in it. They'll play tomorrow night, but the Oklahoma women in the finals.
Got a timeout as Gino Auriemma is going to go to the end of his bench. Tracy Marin will check in. Oklahoma and Uconn in the finals. Easter Sunday night. We hope you'll join us from the Alamo Dome. Oklahoma eliminated Duke earlier tonight in an impressive performance led by All-American Stacey Dales. And Uconn just laid the wood to Connecticut tonight. Taurasi and Bird all up and down the lineups, All-Americans for the Connecticut Huskies, and they lead at 79-56. Could be a very intriguing game on Sunday night, especially if Oklahoma can get off to a quick start. They survived a slow start tonight against Duke.
Well, you want to be aggressive, and Oklahoma came out. They hit some big shots. Duke made a run at them, and Ross was unbelievable as far as knocking key buckets down for her team to keep that lead.
Well, Oklahoma will certainly have to bring its best game to compete with this bunch.
They'll have to have their legs fresh also. They've got to be the aggressors. They've got to attack, but this defense that Connecticut puts on you is going to be tough to handle.
Shalon Pillow is in the ball game for Tennessee, getting her name in the book before this one is over. And that's it. Uconn has advanced to the national championship game with a 79-56 win over Tennessee. Most impressive, again, the Huskies go to 38-0. Tennessee's season is over at 29-5. Final score, 79-56. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For all of our crew, this is Mike Patrick. Thanks for watching, everybody. For more, log on to ESPN.com.